This morning for you on Daybreak, how the pandemic has affected Missouri workers in the clean energy industry. We'll also explain how Boy Scouts are still earning their badges despite the pandemic shutting down a lot of activities. That's all ahead for you this morning here on Daybreak. Welcome on in, everyone. It is Monday, start of a new week, July 6th. I'm Joe Morano. Jennifer Abreu has the morning off, but we are here to get you through and get this week started as you get back to normal after a nice holiday weekend. Hopefully everyone at home did enjoy it. And you know what? The day after the July 4th holiday was also pretty nice, Elisa Rappa. Sunday was pretty good to get outside if you needed to get anything done.
Yeah, just a little bit steamy, so a bit hot.
But still not as bad as compared to those last few days, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, we're at the point where it's like summertime hot, but we don't have the heat advisories, so that's at least the good part. We're starting out with some dry roads out there this morning, some clouds and temperatures warm. It is 68 degrees in Branson with some calm winds and dew points in the middle and upper 60s. You've got mostly clear skies and dry roads to start this morning, so you have lots of sunshine if you do have to head out. 68 degrees in West Plains right now, 68 in Branson, and 68 degrees to start in Springfield. Dew points are in the middle and upper 60s, so it is a little bit humid and sticky out there on the muggy meter. Not quite as oppressive as it was last week, but again, not crisp. Dry roads all day today. You'll have an isolated storm possible, but the coverage is going to be very limited, so most of us will stay dry. So at the pool, you're looking at highs up around 90 degrees with sunshine, a very high UV index, and an isolated storm possible. We're tracking isolated storm chances. We're tracking heat and humidity. Some healthier storm chances come into play by the end of the week, and then the weekend looks pretty hot. Details in your full forecast coming up in 10 minutes. Joe?
Over 9,000 Missouri workers in the clean energy industry have filed for unemployment due to COVID-19. 1 in 6 are now out of work. The clean energy industry was growing at a quick rate before the pandemic, even faster than total statewide employment. Michaela Preskill with the Environmental Entrepreneurs says job losses in the industry are significant, but she's hopeful it'll get back on its feet.
If we are going to make the impact on climate change that our country and the state of Missouri needs to see, then we need to make sure that the clean energy workforce not just comes back, but comes back better and stronger than it was before.
Missourians claiming unemployment are once again required to perform work search activities to receive benefits. This includes the $600 federal supplement that's available through July 25th. The search requirement was temporarily lifted because of the pandemic, you'll recall. It's back in place, though, as of this morning. Individuals must complete 3 work search activities each week while drawing unemployment. That can be things like looking for work online, taking part in a Missouri Job Center workshop, or attending a job interview or job fair. Missouri Job Centers will host 2 virtual fairs scheduled for July 22nd and August 5th. Online sign-up is available to those interested. We do have some community exposures of the coronavirus to tell you about. Between June 29th and July 3rd, 4 COVID-19 positive individuals visited several locations throughout Springfield. Both Sam's Club locations, the Walmart Neighborhood Market on South Glenstone, Menards, Kingdom Coffee, and stores in the Battlefield Mall. We have specific dates and times. As usual, you know they're listed over there for you on ozarksfirst.com. One assistant scoutmaster for Boy Scouts of America decided to not let the coronavirus keep some scouts from earning badges. He moved part of the program online so that some scouts who might have also been on a deadline could still earn badges during the pandemic. They awarded 15 Eagle badges, and scouts earned over 331 total. Sean Davidson, the Activities and Civics Chair for the Blazing Trail, says it's important that scouts be able to adapt and be flexible.
Trying to evolve the scouts from the early days of hiking, being prepared, to today of being prepared and working with what you have. One of my biggest things that I try to tell my scouts is that being prepared tells you to adapt and overcome any situation that is given to you.
Girl Scouts of the Missouri Heartland has canceled all in-person summer camps for the year and are offering virtual summer camp offerings instead. The online sessions began yesterday. There are options like animal adventures, engineering for good, and outdoor skills. These summer programs are available to all Girl Scouts from kindergartens to high school seniors. Everyone who attends an online camp will earn a s'more fun patch too. In some news from around the region for you, the Columbia Police Department have arrested one person after a double homicide killed two people. 38-year-old Tara Nedler and 11-year-old Riajana Nedler died from their injuries after being shot. Police said there were at least two people who fired shots around 12:15 in the morning on Sunday. CPD Chief Jeff Jones said law enforcement officers in the area heard shots fired and saw people running from the scene there.
It is important to note these deaths were not caused by fireworks. This was an incident of senseless gun violence.
Police say the shooting is still an ongoing investigation. The Kansas City police officer who was shot in the head outside a McDonald's Thursday is still in critical condition. Police are still not identifying the officer, as they say his family is asking for privacy. Officers responded to a McDonald's on Thursday night where a suspect was waving a gun and yelling that he was Jesus. The suspect ran away and fired shots at the officers, striking one in the head. Another officer shot and killed that suspect. In some more local news for you, a critical blood shortage continues throughout the Ozarks, with more than 8,000 donations lost since the pandemic began back in March. CBCO hopes its 16th annual Bleed Red blood drive will help build back up its reserves. All donors this week will get 2 tickets to a 2021 Springfield Cardinals game, along with a shirt and some other giveaways. Chris Pilgrim explains the Bleed Red drive is one of its largest blood drives all year.
Our Bleed Red blood drive is the most popular blood drive that we have, and we see the most people. Now, it's changed a little bit this year. Instead of a 2-day event, we're going an entire week so we can maintain social distancing.
The drive starts today and goes through Friday. CBCO strongly encourages you to make an appointment if you plan to give this week. You can schedule online at cbco.org/bleedred or find the story over there on ozarksfirst.com for you.
We're looking at some dry roads in Springfield this morning. Just some clouds. It's a little bit warm and humid. You keep things hot at the pool today, 90 degrees with some isolated storms possible. Your full forecast is up right after the break.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Alisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.